What up? Oh, hang on, I need to load this thing up. Memento. Bum bum. How we doing? How we doing, Fridge Gang? How's life? Is it good? I hope it's good. Better be good. We're doing more animation today. That's right. I figured out in between. Oh, hang on. Let's close that down. I figured out in between streams how to use this timeline thing, the proper timeline situation going on in Photoshop. Life's as good as it's going to be. Yeah, not bad. How am I? I'm not bad. It's about all we can hope for, isn't it? Wow. I just accidentally disconnected my ruddy camera there. Yeah, you hate seeing that, don't you? No one likes that. Oh, I thought we were past this camera, right? I thought we worked this out together. We'd had a talk. It might keep doing that all day. We'll see. Hopefully it won't. Photoshop. Yeah, so basically the struggle I was having before was trying to use the regular Photoshop layers as layers in here, and it's just nonsense. So I've just closed all of them into these little, you see they're the regular ones that are purple. However you change that, it exists like that across the whole of this timeline here, right? So I've just closed that off and fucked it off, and I've created a new layer up here. And now that layer is over here, right? You can't really see that on the screen, but in my layers panel it's at the top, and it's got a little video thing here to show that it's a different layer. And basically you can change this layer for each frame, right? Like this. So you can go frame by frame, bam. And if you change it on this frame, if you change this layer on this frame, it will save on that frame as that, right? But it's the same layer every time. So at the moment it looks like this, right? Which is a bit nonsense and too fast and all of that. But it's a good starting point to rough out the idle animation, right? We can start to rough out the keyframes and how it's going to work. I think what we're going to do is change it so that she's kind of bobbing off her heels in this. And I think what we're going to do is have her flat-footed the whole time, because that's the reason that I picked this character over the other one, because it's easier to animate that. Because this kind of doing a halfway house of both isn't really working. Her feet are just kind of going. So we'll just keep the feet the same. And maybe we'll twist this leg and bring the sword up and down a bit and play around with some of that. Now that we have a basic working frame thing. But even the bits that I've hand animated, like the arms, I've done a bit wrong. Like her forearm just extends there. Which doesn't really make any sense. So we'll have to fix all of that up. And you can see that layer is just the arms there that I've just drawn individually every frame. Make sense? Okay. Cool. So step one then, we need a new one of these video layers. And by God, I can't remember how I did it. Here we go. A new blank video layer. There we go. I'm here for this animated ride. Yeah, it's going to be a long and awkward one. It's been a long time since I've done any actual animation, but I feel a lot more confident about it now that I've worked out how to use this program. I mean, I know how to use Photoshop, but I mean this part of Photoshop, right? I feel a bit more confident now that I've worked out the basics of actually I can go frame by frame and just draw every frame in. Because now I can just do it like you would any other animation, right? And it's going to take a long time, but we can do it. We can do it. Oh, man. Also, chat, you may have noticed I do have a cold. I'm like 90, maybe more like 85% sure that it isn't COVID, but here we are. It's a real stinker. Also, do you want to see something funny? So, like, God, it must be more than 2 years ago now. A while ago, I chipped my front tooth, right? Like, knocked half the tooth out. I'm not going to explain how it happened. I got it repaired, and then yesterday the repair popped out while I was eating. So if you look, I don't know if you can see it very well. Hang on, it's hard to like show you. No, you can't really see it on camera. But my front, my front tooth is chipped, and it feels. Oops, that's the wrong screen. It feels very weird because it's right where my tooth sits, right where my tongue sits. So there might be a lot of whining today, chat. Wow, yeah, there might be a lot of wiring. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but... Okay, can I apply a colour overlay to a whole group? I can, but the problem with that is we've got whites in that group, so let's not do that. Let's instead just draw with blue from now on. We'll draw with some blue. Yeah, that'll do. Fuck it. 25 will do. Well, it's going to be a big one, yeah. One hell of a stream for sure. Okay, I think the first frame is basically just this. So let's just draw a rough out. Let's just rough out this. And it doesn't have to be very... We're just roughing it. It's like that, right? Yeah. Second rough or final line work? Like, second of 3 or 4 roughs, probably. Welcome to Animating. It's long. No, basically I was originally gonna try and get by with just drawing one thing and moving it around a bit. Because that's kind of what that... You know, we looked at that Cami animation from Alpha 3. That's kind of what that does. But it's just going to look naff with fully rendered art, so we're going to have to go frame by frame. So I'm using that little rough as a basis to then go frame by frame. But if this rough looks alright, then we'll just do the we'll just go to final artwork after this. And now at least we've established a system, so if we want to make another one with a different character, the process should be much more streamlined. But you can see, look, so on this layer, that's on frame 1. Now if I go to frame 2, it's gone, right? Even though it's on the same layer, like over here. That layer just doesn't exist on this frame. Well, it does, but it doesn't have anything drawn on it. Oh my god. Chat, I may die live on stream here. I'm just pre-warning you. Has that ever happened? I hope not. That would be very traumatic, wouldn't it? Very traumatic. Bless you for the not COVID. Yeah, the most likely not COVID. Though it wasn't COVID a few days ago. But I haven't tested since then, so... we need to turn this layer off. That's better. No, stop. Stop. Okay. Oh, hang on. Oops. Whoops. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so now we should have on one layer a basic outline of what she looks like on frame 1, right? Bam. Beautiful. So now halfway through the animation, where she's like at her peak, we need to do another frame, which I think is this frame. Yeah, this frame here. This is where we're gonna have to start changing the drawing that we've got here. So, that's on frame 4. Oh my god, my camera's turned off again. Yeah, absolutely despise seeing that. You don't like to see it. Ba-ba-bum. Deactivate. Activate. Deactivate. Activate. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good stretch. That is a good stretch there. Okay, what I might do is I can just copy this. Oh my god, my computer is freaking out about the concept of copying that layer. There we go. Jeez. It really wasn't that complicated, I didn't think, but clearly it do be like that. Okay, bam. Let's make just a new random layer. V. No. How do I do paste in place? Shift. Cool. This needs to be on layer 4. So now you can see this layer doesn't exist until frame 4. So you could do it like that if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to turn this down and this down. I'm going to turn this down as well, I think. Wow, that's kind of a cloudy, weird, confusing mess. But we're going to make it work, chat. We're going to make that work. Oh, camera. Okay. Bear with, I'm going to do some major adjustments to the camera situation. Okay, wasn't really further. That's good. That may have done nothing. That may have done nothing at all, chat, but we'll see. In fact, yeah, look, I've just knocked it off again. Why does it keep... It's because it keeps disconnecting the capture card is the problem. It's too loosely connected, so as soon as I knock the desk or the camera or anything, it just rocks out of place. Yeah, look, see, it's doing this weird, like, fuzzy thing. Look at this. That's the capture card. It's doing that. Bit of routine maintenance here, chat. Bear with. Bear with. Retro, I like it. I was trying to work out how to do a filter that did that I could put in, like, the edges of the screen. You see, like, I've got, like, the scan lines on the screen. I was going to also have, like that kind of VHS filter, fuzzy filter thing. But the problem is that GIFs don't handle transparency very well at all. They can do completely transparent or completely blocked. They can't do anywhere in between, which made making that filter incredibly difficult. So I just gave up in the end, basically. I just gave up. An old cam cover as a webcam, it looks really nice. That's a good idea, actually, yeah. That's a good idea. Sounds like it needs a lot of work, though, to get there, you know? Okay, this is going to be further extended now, isn't it, this arm, than it was before? Yeah, this one is further extended, so it needs to come down, really. This shoulder pad. Like that. Yeah, domination cables from on adapters, it's going to have to be that. Watching a home movie live, that is really cool. There must be like a plugin or something that does that though, that I could download. That makes it look like that. I just wasn't skilled enough to make it myself, is what I'm saying. I'm actually going to kind of tilt this hand a bit more. Have it more like... that, I guess. Does that make sense? Sort of, yeah. Okay, now we're going to have to start getting into the complicated bit, because I want to go back to this. I don't want the feet to really move at all. Well, they're going to have to move a little bit, aren't they? Or are they? Maybe they aren't. Is that all like a leg that makes sense? Yeah, I think so. problem is going to be this leg here that needs to turn, so let's do that now. Let's get that out of the way. You came over, it would be more like it's flatter. Cool. There we go. I actually think that I want the sword to be at a slightly different angle in this frame, so let's take this. Lift it up. No, you bastard. Oh yeah, that's gonna keep doing that, isn't it? Okay, that'll do, fuck it. That looks alright, I think. That looks alright. It makes sense that it would pivot as she moves, it wouldn't just go straight up and down like that. It just means we now have to rough that out, but that's fine. Right. I'm just going to turn this layer off, I don't need that skin on there. If I put onion skinning on, is it going to show me the... No, it's only going to show me like... Unless I set it to like 5 frames ago. Frames for 4, 5. Ah, there we go. Okay, cool. So now I don't need to dick around with this layer anymore. I just want it to be slightly lower opacity, like 25. Cool. So that would be like up to here, like. So it'd be like... Whatever that'll do, fuck it. Okay, so now you can see we have these 2 frames, right? of where she's like this, and then where she's like this, so it stood up more. So these are two of the keyframes, right? It's done. Yeah, exactly. We're done. That's what it looks like right now. So those are essentially two of, I think I'm going to do 3 keyframes for this. I mean, it's quite a simple little loop, so you probably wouldn't even need to do keyframes if you knew what you were doing, but I don't know what I'm doing, so that's keyframe 1, that's keyframe 2, and then we'll do a keyframe 3 where she's like flat, stood still, on the other side, where she's like, she's like leaning back kind of, and then she's like stood all the way up, and then we're gonna have a keyframe where she's leaning forwards a little bit. So let's find out where that would be. Let's turn this layer off for now. And let's turn off the onion skins because they're distracting me. Okay, so that here. Wow, in this it goes straight from the tallest to flat. So we'll have to change that, I think. I think about here is where she's going to be stood still in the front. Yeah, because it doesn't even look like she goes down, really, does it? Which we kind of want. So, up, and then about up, and then about here we want that to go down. So here's where we'll draw this frame in. So let's put some onion skins on. Oh, it's annoying that it's going to onion skin this. I wish I could just set the onion skins for 1 layer. Can I do that? Is that a thing that I can do? That's slightly better. Or is it? Oh, you can't, that's so annoying. Onion skins, by the way, if you don't know, chat, are just, it shows you on the frame that you're drawing like a lower transparency version of the frames around it, so you get an idea of what you're trying to connect in between. So that's why there's loads of different drawings of her at different transparencies there. Whereas if I turn it off, all I've got is what is showing in this frame right now. Whereas here, it's showing me what's in this frame and a lower transparency version of what's in the frames around it. So like what's about to happen and what's just happened. But I'm not going to do that. For this one, Yeah. What I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to do what I was doing before. I'm going to do it the long way, which actually turns out to be the better way. And create kind of an onion skin of my own of just that one frame on that one layer. And then I can go in and do this. Cool. Hang on, why is that the same? Oh, it really moves that little between those two frames. I feel like I missed a stage out in the animation before, or maybe I accidentally deleted some because it feels like there's some missing. So this frame might actually be quite a lot of work. Bum, 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 bum. We'll see. We will see. Quite complete nonsense if we do that. Not really. In fact, actually, yes, what I will do before I do this is tweak this into the frame that I want it to be. Which basically means, oh yeah, I can't do that. So I'm lowering this, but not that much, like that much. And kind of flattening this, I guess, like that. What we do is this. Something like that, sort of. This is obviously very rough, but that's fine, because this isn't. This is just to give us an idea of what to draw in the layer. Camera's turned off again. Ba ba bum bum ba bum ba ba bum ba 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 bum bum ba bum ba ba bum. Okay, now I should be able to turn all this crap on. Etchu. Oh, I've just knocked the fucking camera again doing that. Honestly, I don't understand how some days it's completely fine. And some days it just turns off at the slightest, like if I breathe too heavily, it turns off. And some days I can like beat the shit out of my desk and the camera will be fine. I don't understand it, I really don't. This needs to be really low, like that. And don't breathe. I need to breathe. I do need to breathe. That is important. Have I ever tried not breathing? Yeah, I have. And I couldn't do it for very long. I just realised that we need to make this, we need to change this arm slightly because this is where her arm extends, right? So let's just wing it. We're just going to wing it, chat. Yeah, look, I'll try it now. To be fair, the camera hasn't turned off yet, so it has solved the problem. No, not fun. But you're right, it did solve the problem. It didn't turn the camera off. Yeah, it created another problem, which I would suggest was a slightly more serious problem. No, stop. Stop. Why have you just created a bajillion frames? What's that about? Can I control Z that? No, great. There we go. Yeah, fine. Right now, where the devil was I? I was here. going to tilt this head slightly. Okay, now we should have some keyframes. Wow, that's rapid. Let's turn the onion skins on so it doesn't give us a fucking fit. I'll be right back. Okay, cool. Okay, now the leg kind of twists and she kind of keeps her feet planted but kind of leans forward a bit and does like this. Fine, sure. Now we need to have her come back instead of just popping into place. So we need this layer again. What was it on? 4? I think it was on 4. Yeah, it was. Maybe around here, something like this. I'm gonna slow it down. Nope. That's much better though, isn't it? Okay. So now we just have to draw the between frames. And we should be Gucci. That sword actually isn't long enough there, is it? Or there. So let's instead change the length of it here. It's probably the quickest way to fix that problem. Like that. Yeah, it's better. Dum 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 dum. Okay, let's see just for posterity's sake, what this looks like if we just do this. Okay, weird. Weird. There we go, looks like that. So we need to kind of slow it down a bit, really. But how the frack do we do that? I guess we smooth it out somewhat. This can say, I think, across a couple of frames. And then I need an in-between here and here, I think. Phew. You know what I'm doing, actually? What I'm doing wrong is I'm saying, yeah, it's only 8 frames of drawing, but they're not all like bam, 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 bam. It's like one for a bit, and then another one for a bit, then another one for a bit. So the whole thing takes up more time than 8 frames. Can I not make this any longer than... Can't I change the duration of this to a second? Well, that's utter nonsense, isn't it? Um, In fact, I don't want any thumbnail on there, thanks. That'll do, that's perfect. Let's delete this, because this is not helping at all. There we go, that's helped a bit. That's it. How do I make it longer than 11 frames? This is the issue we're having here, chat. If I do that, I can make that longer than 11 frames, but not a... layer. I can do that, which extends that, but I can't then extend this for some fucking stupid reason. Why can't I make this video layer longer than 11 frames? What an arbitrary distance to sign it. I can shrink it down to 8. But I can't make it any more than 11. That's nonsense. Okay, alright, fine, then I guess we move on to this layer after that. Fine. This can be moved into model now. And the opacity can be turned all the way up. Back, hey, we're getting frustrated again, as per. I can't for some reason make this layer last any longer than 11 frames, so I just have to make another layer to take over after 11 frames. But I want to try and spread this out so that it's not as quick, basically, is what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, I know, right? But let me show you where we're at right now. Hang on. Let me get rid of this layer. Now this should loop for 11 frames. See? Problem with that is it's too quick, I think. So I need it to be slightly slower, which means I need to spread the frames out. Obviously, we haven't drawn the in-between frames yet. We're going to do that. So I want to just be able to like drag this like that. I feel like that should just be a thing that I can do, but I can't. I can't quite work out why that is. I can go frame by frame like this, or skip to the beginning like this. I can render the video, which I don't want to do. I can zoom out, which is kind of completely pointless, right? It's getting there for sure, but I can add here, but it just like adds stuff to it. Like I can add this image, but then it just adds an image to the end of that. Whoa. This is stuff I have no idea what's going on here. Let's just close that and pretend we didn't, whoops, pretend we just didn't find any of that information. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Why is it a video group now? It was a video layer a moment ago. Oh, because I've got a video group up here. Why is this a video group now? There we go. That's better. Okay. Fuck it. Again, this is gonna have to be something that I work out off stream, but for now we'll just do it the long way. And add a new blank video layer. Okay, so the first bit's actually not that bad. We just need to move this slightly across. Again, here, I wish I could just drag frames over, but I can't really do that. Annoyingly. It's not quite the program that I want it to be, this. It just isn't. So let's to here. V that. No, that's exactly what I didn't want. You idiot. Pardon me. That and then that. Okay, now that's extended that frame by 1. This needs to be extended to about I would say there. So we select it, Control C it. Delete this, Control Shift, paste that. And then I need to onto here, delete that, Control Shift B. Onto here, delete that, Control Shift V it. No, you fucking absolute knobber. There we go. Higher, and then hang on, up, down. So up. Satellite sells millions of copies and comes in esport. I don't think that's ever. In fact, I know for a fact that this game is never going to get made. So, thanks for the support, though. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames of that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 frames of that, and then 1, 2. Three frames of that. No. Oh, I can't paste on that in layer. 3 frames of that. And then we go back to this. For 1, 2 frames. Nah, 3 frames. And then back to this. For a frame. Like, I can make them shorter, I just can't make them longer than 11 frames, which is nonsense. That's better. That's a better timing. I'll buy a copy. Cool. Buy a copy of this game that is never going to exist. Thanks. Will you single-handedly make it an esport for me? I think it's on that flat frame for too long, isn't it? She's like stood still and then she goes, huh. So we need to take out a couple of frames at the ends. That's high. Is it? No, that's high. Oh, that's Y. She doesn't go back to high. She goes straight from there to flat. So this needs to be this. That's a here. Delete. That's a here. Delete. Control V. No. Shift B. Yeah, that's better. There. And then that's better. We just play it something for money, which I guess makes it an esport. Yeah, I guess, but again, we'd have to make a game. I think it could possibly be within my capabilities to make a working prototype of maybe 2 characters on a very bare bones training stage. That's about as much as I could ever begin to make. Okay, then we'll do some in-between frames. And then the magic will happen when we add some secondary motion with the cape. That's all you need, then you sell out. I don't think that's all I need. I think I need a lot more than that. To do this kind of game justice. Do you know? Okay, I think we're okay to have a bit of that. And then I'm going to make the tiniest little change here. Yeah, let's try it like that first. Let's try it like that first. So we'll delete this. We'll turn our onion skins back on. For 1 frame. 10. Cool. You fuck nut. Sorry, I'm talking to the camera, chat, not you. Not you. And that's me guessing that I could do that much, by the way, chat. I've never actually done any kind of game development myself before, so. I could be very wrong. No, stop doing that. That's so annoying how it does that. Sorry, that was a bit of a wow there. It was a bit of a whine. Oh. I should have just copied the thing and then made the changes that I need to change, but whatever, life goes on. How does this change as well? It goes all the way flat, so let's give it a slight change. Just making really basically unnoticeable adjustments on this frame, chat. Most of it's staying the same, but just slightly poking that leg out a bit and tweaking this hand a bit, because this frame is only going to be one frame long. Just drawing. What's this one look like? Basically the same, so. Um, see, like a really minor change there. So all we need that. So it goes that. And then it'll be this frame where we need to really change things up a bit. Because this frame basically needs to get us from here to here, right? Which actually doesn't need that much to do. That. Oh, okay, it's starting to get really confusing. Here now, look. What a mess. Okay. We could do this, chat. I believe in us. Okay, so it needs to be sort of like this. This is basically in the same place. Yeah, that'll do. that's presumably that one, yeah. Good thing about animation is, especially on these frames that are only going to be like one frame, you can get away with being a bit janky. A bit of jank is fine. In fact, sometimes the jankier the better, you know? Might just help you get over that line. I'm going to do a bit of okay. Seamless. You see that? What's up, Tasty Doom? Hey, how you doing? That looks amazing. Thanks. It's very rough. We're kind of flying by the seats of our pants here, Tasty Doom. I'll be honest with you. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. Here we go. What am I drawing on? I'm drawing on Photoshop. He's right. Great. Thanks. Alright, so those frames are roughed out now. Happy days. You love to see it. So then we're in this frame for a bit, and then we need to get from this frame to this frame. Chat. That's the next mission. Or actually, why don't we just make this the idle animation? That's pretty good, huh? It's pretty good. Oh, thanks for the follow, Tasty Dude. Appreciate you. I think we just cut it down to those 2 frames and we ship it, chat. I think we're done. No, let's not do that. I guess we do the same thing we just did. We do a couple frames of, you know, couple frames, and then we're in. So I need here, right? Bloody Nora. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Frames after. No, frames before 1. Frames after 2. Enter. Enter. Thank you. Good. Perfect. Perfection. So again, this is only tiny changes to the point where grab a gold one out of the fridge and stay chill, baby. Stay chill. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna slightly tweak a couple of things here, chat. Just ever so slightly on this frame. In fact, let me just check that I'm doing this on the right frame. Yeah. Okay. Here, just like the tiniest little rotation. Can I get a rotation, please, Photoshop? Thank you. Like that. It's like literally barely noticeable. Same with this. To the point where I'm not even going to change the arm on this frame. I'm just going to do this. Just give me some rotation, please. Jeez. In fact, maybe it's slightly more than that. Like that. See, very little. Whoop, whoop. Sauce and wash. Wish I wasn't stuck at work. Stinker. What are you doing? Not what are you doing at work, but what do you do for work? Little dance. See, there we go. Now we've got our own. We've got a new frame animation. I think we tweak the head slightly as well. Ever so slightly, bring the head like across and down. Make sure I'm doing this on the right frame. I'm not. Now I am. Like just like that, and like that should do it, I think. And then we get an in-between frame here. We just need to copy this frame. Whoa. Control C this onto here. Delete Control V. No, Control Shift V. Perfect. Now this frame is the same as this frame, which is different slightly to this frame. Perfection. Now, actually, well, I don't know why I just did that, because now I need to just delete this and redraw it, but oh well. Wait for it to come in, but I'm finishing art piece for my stuff. Cool. Bum, bum, bum. Nice. My brain skips rings. Well, don't we all? I sort of worked out what you were trying to say anyway. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just going to delete everything in this layer and redraw it. Like we just did on the other one. No, not. Fit the whole thing on screen, please. Thank you. Gee whiz. G for whiz. Okay, now I need to get from here to here. So something like this will do. And we really should have made like a model sheet or something before we did this. Rather than just like drawing the character maybe 2 times and then trying to animate them. But you know, we like to do things the hard way here. Do I have... I did draw like a reference pic for her, but I think the only thing I've got now of her that isn't this is the poster. Like this. This is the only thing I've got of this person. Annoyingly. On this computer. Surely I've got... Surely I've got more than that. Oh, whatever, screw it. We'll just wing it. We'll just wing it. We like to wing it anyway, it's fine. Dum. So I'm just looking like on these frames, you can see here's like one frame and here's another frame, and we've got to get between the two, right? So I'm just looking at places where we have like anchor points, like this elbow is an anchor point, right? So I can just put a new anchor point in between those two. And then I know I just have to go, okay, from here to here. And then I know that this goes to here, so bam. And again, you can afford to be quite quite rough and janky with the in-between frames, because it's only going to be on, you're only going to see it for a frame, so your brain's not even really going to register it properly. It just has to register getting in between 1 and 2. I'm just going to do this to cheat this one. Whoa, what happened there? Whoa! That was weird. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, this line here can just be drawn in between those two. And I can go like this. Bit jank, but that's fine. Lovely. Again, this I can just put like this little spike thing in between the two spike things, so now I know where the middle bit has to go, like this. Ba-bum, bum, bum, bum. Oh, wow, the sword belly is all. It's coming up from there to there. Whoa, what the fuck? There we go. That's that, to that, to that, to that. Oh, wait, why am I bringing the head down if they're going up? That actually looks alright. It actually looks alright. We got away with it, chat. We got away with one there. Dum dum dumpy dum dum. Like I could, if I was confident, just do this. Like just do the final line work on these frames, but I'm not confident. Yeah, we definitely got away with one on that one. You love to see it. You do love to see that, I think. We're getting somewhere. It's getting slightly more fluid. Your head's kind of going like this now. I think we don't need the second fuzzy on the, looking smooth, on the sword here. This fuzzy here, we don't need. And by fuzzy, I mean whatever you call this kind of motion line stuff where you blur it. I don't know what you call it. I don't know what the term is, but we don't need it. We can get rid of it. Tried a little animation, but I have no school then. I basically taught myself pretty much all that I know about animation. I have a degree in illustration, so drawing I've been taught a lot about, but animation, not so much. I have, however, watched a ton of like tutorial stuff in my time on YouTube, and the great thing about the modern era is that you can basically learn to do fucking anything at all on YouTube for free. You just have to be willing to learn and know how to learn, right? Okay, this is definitely looking better. So she goes up. And then she comes down. Right, up, down. Oh yeah, and then she goes back up and then back down, right? Yeah, back up. So we need to do back up and then back down. And then we're done. I have no idea that's so true, yeah. It is true. You could learn anything on the internet. Anything at all. Even like criminal stuff. Like how to make a bomb. You could probably learn on YouTube. Not that you should. Going back up, I honestly think we just run this in reverse. But maybe slightly tweak it. Run this in reverse rather. No, yeah, this in reverse. That's her stood up frame, right? Which is the same as this. Yes. Then that's the slightly tweaked one, so let's copy this. We don't talk about the dark web yet, the dark side. So here, this frame should be this frame, right? No, wrong. Right, okay, she stood up there. I'll turn the onion skinning off because it's driving me insane. Okay, she stood up for 2 frames and then she starts going down. Okay. Okay, I know what I have to do. We need this frame here. And we need it here. Yes, good. Good. But we don't want this movement anymore. Let's enable some onion skins, shall we? That will do. And then this frame needs to be very minor tweaks between here and here. So like rotating this leg ever so slightly again. We'll do that. That worked well last time, right? Wait, is that right? No, that's wrong. It's this frame that needs to be ever so slightly tweaked. That's right. That's right. Towards this. fucking just let me transform it, please? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. At some point, I'm gonna need to get rid of this line as well because it's gonna drive me insane. Ba 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 bum bum ba bum bum. I know that's not how swords work, but trust me, in the animation you're not going to notice it. Down, down, yeah. There we go. I think this actually needs to be a little bit longer. Which I seem unable to do again, which is nice. 0.2. That gives me an extra frame. But I want it to be... Or do I want it to be this? No, I don't want it to be that. I want it to be this one. So I need to just turn this onion skinning off. Okay. I think she needs to be in this frame for longer. Which is actually really annoying. I wish I could just move. Can I do that? Can I split this? Will that work? I can. But now that gives me that frame twice, which is nonsense. I don't want that. I want that frame once. I want that frame. Yeah, I want that frame, then that frame, then that frame. That's a stupid place to put that little pop-up, isn't it? Why does the pop-up appear right where I want to drag this? Oh, you can't even see the pop-up? Trust me, it's annoying me. Duration 0.4, let's say. Oh, fuck off. Duration 0.2 then. Alright. Duration 0.12 then. Oh, you are just nonsense. Okay. So it's that, then it's that, then it's that. Then it's, and I want it to be that for like 3 frames, but it's not. Let's go back to this, back to this, back to this. Right, this, then that. Bum bum bum, bum bum bum. How did I get it to split last time? I don't know. Okay, we'll just do it the long way. We'll just do it the long way, it's fine. So I need this to be... One, two, three. Here. I need this to be here. Oh, I'm on layer. Okay. Then I need this layer to come here. There we go. Then I just need these layers to all be this. 1, 2, 3. Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3. No, I've put that in the wrong place. Okay. That needs to be that. That I should be able to just shrink though. Can I not? No, I can't, annoyingly. Oh no, I can, because I can do that and then do that. No, not that, you fucking idiot. That. There we go. So now it's that. Which will be what, that 1, 2, 3, and then slightly, yeah, okay, cool. So, and then this. So that, and then this here. I need to copy this. Sorry chat, this is probably very, very boring. Good morning, hello. How are you? What a time to join us, I've just said that. Bam. Command C that onto here. Delete, Command Shift V. And onto here. Delete, Command Shift V. No, you fucking idiots. Why are you putting it on a new layer? Oh, I'm starting to get salty, chat. There we go. Okay, now it's that for 1, 2, 3 frames, and then it pops up into that. Okay. Which we will elongate to 0.25, why not? So now it's that. So, yeah, exactly. First thing you said as I arrived, so not a stellar self-report that Jim's best run anyway, right, Charles? It'll get better, mate. Well, it won't. But hey, check it out, look. Look at what we're making. That's way better, look. That timing is way better with her sitting on that bop for a little bit. Little knee swivel looks good, yeah. You wait until we add some cape movement. That's going to just tie the whole thing together. Promise you. Okay, now we just need one last set of transitional frames, and then we can do the cape, and then we can start doing some final line work. God, won't that feel great? So, we need to get to this frame from this frame. And to do that, what I'm going to do... No, that's still only 7. No, that was right, that was right. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that. Yeah, I wanted to do that. Okay. That gives me an extra frame here. So she goes up, then down, then up. We need her to go down, so up. For, let's say she goes up for 2 frames. So we're going to need one more frame, I think. But this is like very minor transition, so let's do that now. In fact, let's not do that now. Let's make this slightly longer. 0.28 maybe? Yeah, that gets me another frame. Bam. So now she goes bam, and then she's like this for 1, 2 frames, and then slightly different, and then bam. And then, okay, and then just for posterity's sake, I need one more frame. Because I just need to make a temporary frame here of this. Just to put here. So now I can see, no, not you, on this layer, please. You whiz. Yeah, so now we've got to get from here to here, right? We've got to get from here to here. Here to here. That's the plan. That's the mission. And then when we've done that, we should have a thing that loops and looks smooth, perfect all the way through. That's the dream, chat. So, she's in this frame, then she's in this frame, then she's in this frame for 1, 2, then bam, she slightly needs to tweak. So let's get some onion skins on. Let's do the legs. Twisting ever so slightly. We're just going to make the tiniest little tweak to this frame. Like that. And like that. Smooth like the shoulders and the head, the tiniest, teeny weeniest little bit across. So you see how tiny the difference between those two frames is. Just a little nudge gets us into what's going to be this frame, which for now we need to delete and replace with what's in this frame. Perfect. So now we've got tiny nudge, and then we've got to get from here to here in this frame. So let's do that. In fact, I need to delete this. That has not deleted it. So there we go. And I need to bridge these two frames, so let's make the onion skinning less obnoxious. So I've got this frame, and I've got this frame, and I've got to get it between the two of them. And it's quite a lot of movement, actually, when you look at it. Let's get her done. Come on. The last frame we have to do of this rough. Hang on, let me just check. She's going from up to down. Okay. Clap, 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 clap. Thanks. Let's go, Chris. Okay, so that's that one. That's that one. So I need to be about here, like this. Good. Sehr gut. Bum 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 bum. This should not be here really. It should be more like here. Ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. That's a really bad hand. Oh well, it's one frame. It's fine. That's way too long, that hill on that frame. We'll have to remember that when we do the final line work. Okay. Let's draw the legs in first and we can worry about getting there. I'll do. Sword's getting a little chody. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. It's only for one frame. You're never going to notice it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. If you've got a problem with it, then you can make your own side-scrolling beat-em-up / 2D fighter and make all of the swords long and thin and not very chody at all. That's not my chat-up game. My chat-up game is worse than that. Okay, there you go. That gets us from there to there. So now I can reduce this again down to there. What can I? Hang on. 1, 2. Yeah, I can take this to here. And this to here. That's not that bad. I don't think that's that bad. To be honest, chat. Now we just need to add the cape and then we can start doing final line work. One thing I am going to do though is on all of these frames where she's like this, which is what? A lot. From here, basically. I'm gonna get rid of this fucking line that's driving me insane. That should be it. Oh, that's not quite it. That should be it. Yeah, sweet. Cool. That's better. She like bobs her head to the music. I like that. Right, I'm gonna have to see if I can't find... Actually, do I have it in stuff? In the stuff folder? I do have it in the stuff folder. Look at that. Whoa, that's way too far. Cool. Okay, let's just stop worrying about that for now and let's get this cape done. I think I'm going to put the cape on its own layer. So let's have a layer. Let's have a video layer, a new blank video layer. Oh, see, I can make a new layer and it lasts the whole fucking thing. Can I actually? Actually, what I should do, can I command E layers? I can't, annoyingly. Wait, merge layers? Oh, but then they aren't video layers anymore. They just become picture layers, which is a bit of a pain. But that's okay, it's fine. So we need a cape. Did I ever draw the cape on the model? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Did I? Yeah, I did. To the point actually where I'm just going to turn everything else in this group off. Let's name these layers. This is rough 1. This is rough 2. This is cape. Cape rough. Past Chris actually helping out future Chris for once. I told you our New Year's resolution was to be kinder to future Chris, so that's what we're doing. Right. God, this cape is going to be so annoying to animate. Okay, here we go. I guess we keyframe the cape, do we? Nah, let's just go frame by frame. We're going frame by frame. Fuck it. You only live once, chat. Remember when people used to say that all the time? YOLO? Jeez, that was a fun time. Stop. Past Chris couldn't have been meaner to future Chris, to be fair. He could have if he wanted to, he just... Okay, so let's have it be the same for 2 frames, I think. And then slightly different on frame 3. And then like, stop doing that, it's so annoying. One, two, three, 4. Actually, I can turn this cape off now that I've drawn it once. Untrue, county over mine is called YOLO County, and when I came here when I was 14, that shit was hilarious. People weren't saying YOLO when you were 14, Dan. People weren't saying YOLO in the 1800s, mate. Come on, get over yourself. That was pretty brutal, sorry. It's not that old, Chris. I'm just getting salty because I'm old. That's all it is. He's only 47. No! You've not just said that. Come on now. That's not fair on him. That's brutal. It's brutal. $497 years young. That's a lot of years. No, I'm sorry, Dan. I'm just lashing out because I feel old myself, so that's all it is. Guys, this looks too good. It looks too good. I've surprised myself. What's it look like on frame 1? Because I need it to link back to frame 1. It looks like that. Okay, cool. How many more frames do I have? Oof, 1. Okay. I need to get back to what? Do I need to get back to? That. Okay, that's easy. That's easy. We can do that. Should do it. That's OD. I'm sorry. That's godlike. I'm too good. Oh god. I just broke my chair, but I'm still too good. Realised that the way she's holding that sword means that the spike on the inside of her left arm is probably stabbing her in the chest, like in the stomach the whole time, but oh well, that's life. Kate's pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, it's alright, isn't it? I think here it kind of peaks out too much, that bam, like spike, spike, spike. It's too much. So we might have to change that in when we do the final line work. In fact, I'm going to change it now. Before I forget. What frame is it? It's there. That frame. It's too much. It's too goddamn much, chat. That's better. Actually, let's turn the onion skinning off because that might be hiding some flaws. It's fine. I want to watch instead of just listening. Yeah, it can't be that entertaining to listen to me whining about Photoshop being a nonsense. Complements the other movement. That's exactly the point. Secondary movement. Or secondary motion. That's what I call it. I don't know if that's what the technical animation term is for that. Man, I really have broke my chair. In my excitement. Okay. Can I do it on here? Can I? No, I can't. You know what that means, chat? It means we need a new layer. For the line work. But I might do that next time. Might start that next time. I think this seems like a good place to stop off for the day. You know what? I don't think we need that little... that. It's not covering enough movement to warrant being there. It just looks weird. So let's get rid of it. Yeah, that's better. That's way smoother now. Way smoother now. Does everything I love go away, lol? Don't worry, I stream every Wednesday, so next week I'll be here. I might even, depending on how my time schedule lines up, do another stream on Friday as well. I'm actually kind of stoked with how that turned out. That actually went a lot better than I thought it was going to. I'm going to learn a lot from you. Well, you might pick up a lot of bad habits as well, so just be aware. Come with your learning cap on, but also your thinking cap as well. You need to use your own brain to decipher the kind of stuff I'm putting out. Looks really good, man. Thanks. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Right, listen, I'm going to leave. I'm going to love you and leave you for the day. Geez, thanks for watching. Hey, it's been swell. We've got quite a lot done. Bye, friend. Yeah, bye. Taste Doom, thanks for the follow. And yeah, come back next week, potentially even on Friday. You're following now, so it should tell you when I stream. And we'll start the final line work on that. And then we just have to do colours, and then it's done. And we can think about doing another character. In the meantime, thanks for watching, everybody. If you do miss any streams, you can check them out on my YouTube channel. There's links in the about or whatever. Yeah, and if you've got a Prime sub sitting around, send it my way. It costs you nothing. It makes me a little bit of money, and then you can spread the word and you can spread the wah. In the meantime, stay chill, Fridge Gang, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Bye now. Bye 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 bye.